Oops. Well, if that won't get your attention, hello and welcome back to the Outer Worlds. It's been a minute. Got sprats all over the place. Yeah, behold loading screens, that's right. Alright. And we go towards green things. We go in the direction of stuff and things. Alright. It's been a while since we've been here, huh?
This unit is currently in wait cycle. Please return. Error. Tilt. This unit has been programmed to express dispatch. This unit is please
Fine.
Have a better.
I'll settle for just taking all your stuff then, Robot. Oh, that's right. I don't have grenade. Oh, I was about to throw a grenade that I don't have. This ain't Borderlands. Nice. They're all on this lower level, so we won't go up any elevators. Unless we have to. I have no idea where I'm supposed to be going. I'm just going, oh, well, I guess one's not on this level. One is up. Up there?
I know Bones, but I don't know what that is.
Whoa, whoa. It's a llama? Wow, holy shit. It's a vault monster. Wait, there are no vault monsters here. Hey, you guys.
I'm telling you, this isn't the rock. We need to turn back.
This is the spot. Now keep your eyes peeled. The dead drop is at the foot of the alpaca, he said. And this is the alpaca.
Llama.
What was that?
It's a llama we're after, sir, not an alpaca. And this is neither.
Llama, alpaca, same thing.
Llama.
They aren't the same at all, sir. Believe it or not.
Enough! We've got company. Out with it then? Who are you?
I had playback volume on. Just noticed there was a ridiculous
I'm the
echo
captain
going
of that
on.
crashed vessel, to be perfectly accurate.
Why start now?
What was that, first mate?
Just talking to myself again, sir.
We're on the hunt for a package. It's supposed to be at the foot of this handsome-looking alpaca-shaped rock.
Llama?
This handsome-looking, llama-shaped rock. But the goods aren't here. Must have been stolen.
Stolen goods is about the only part of that I understood.
I'm not exactly an expert, but I think that's a fossil.
This is not a rock shaped like a llama. This is a fossil shaped like a fossil. Captain.
Could it be the fossil of a llama?
I highly doubt that. Can you believe this guy? Thank you.
Hey, I do the talking around here. This is the right spot. I know it in my gut. But there's no package, and now my crew is insubordinate. Well, this is the only alpaca-shaped rock I've seen for miles, so let's agree to disagree.
Llama.
Llama.
Llama. Sorry about my second mate. Ever since the crash, I can't squeeze a word of sense out of him. My crew and I are in the, parcel delivery trade. Our client is waiting on a delivery of special medicine, and this asteroid is the handoff point.
He means drugs. It's a specialty cocktail of adrenotime, pep pills, and dervish mist that our client takes to get out of bed every morning.
I see. So you're a drug dealer, the llama.
Speak for yourself, llama boy. I'm getting out of this business as soon as we're done here.
Only problem is the damn parcel isn't where it's supposed to be. Whoever heard of a llama-shaped rock anyway? I mean, what are the odds?
Good luck
Good
with
riddance
that.
and...
Before you go, can you at least keep your eyes peeled for a rock shaped like... You don't have to commit to anything. Even if you're just looking around and think to yourself, huh, weird rock. Try and remember me. Okay? If you backtrack and take the right-hand fork, I could have sworn I saw the rock there already. So? He won't...
Yeah, I get it. You're drug dealers. I'll consider it. Bye.
Any luck tracking...
No.
I'm...
Goodbye. That thing is pretty cool looking. Anyways.
We're doing this!
No, bad. Stop it. It does. It does look like a stele.
Keeping you! Everyone all right?
It does. That did look a lot like a stele, like an old fossilized Estelle. Interesting. I would have not even thought about that if you didn't say it. I actually don't have any idea where I'm going. I'm just following this general... Get him, Miyota.
Covering you! Been practicing this! Like that.
There's more.
I'll try that again.
I would sure hope not. I wonder what's down this way. I wish I had grenades right now. Got it. Huh. I wonder what those things are doing here. What is that noise? Oh, it's Spacer's Choice, of course. Highly irritating noise found. What could it be? Spacer's Choice, obviously. Well, the door is sealed. I don't see any electronics or anything I could use to open said door. Huh. Nope. Oh.
This facility is currently experiencing a heightened security event. Accessing this facility requires voice-modulated passphrase. Please speak the passphrase. Error. Please.
I'll have to find the passcode for this if I want to check out what's inside. I don't know where I'd find the passcode. Oh. Nope. Oh. Nope. Oh. Nope. Oh. Nope. Oh, maybe. No. Interesting. What's up?
Down they go.
Who's ready for more?
Fucking Spacer's Choice Marauders. Open sesame. What is this? That's not working. Letter from Frida Weber. I'd like to follow up with you regarding yesterday's chat. Now this could be a whole mess, or this could be something we resolve quietly to the mutual benefit of both parties. Here's what I am going to do. I've enclosed the key that unlocks the safe you'll find behind a wall panel in my room, in which I most certainly do not store a stockpile of Adrenatime some hullhead tipped you off about. Maybe some of that supply, which again I must stress does not exist, goes missing from time to time. It happens. There's quite a lot of it, and who's to say I count doses that carefully? I get new deliveries all the time. My perfectly legal, non-Adrenatime related business provides a valuable service to my customers who benefit immensely from a product otherwise tied up too much in legal red tape, like testing phases and human safety. Should my operation be permitted to continue as before, I'd ask you hold on to the enclosed key for safekeeping. I think that would prevent any further issues between the two of us, don't you? Alright, so drug dealers and drug dealers. But I didn't think it was Spacer's Choice. I thought it was somebody else that was doing the Adrenatime testing here, right? Or am I just not remembering correctly? Open sesame. Heidi ho there, neighborino. Security logs. Yeah. Yeah. Nice. Nice. Gained a new key card. Those can be helpful sometimes. if it ain't nailed down.
The last of them.
You guys okay? Brains. Anything back here? Not really. Big case? Alright. I'm actually really close to the other objective. Okay. No cross yellow fence. Got it.
As a doctor, I'd say you've got a 6% chance of surviving the fall.
6 is better than none. I'm not planning on dropping. Get him.
Watch a pro at work. That was fun.
Oh. Let's go. Running close now. Alright, we found
Those
something.
researchers sure know how to pick them. Let's grab that comic and get.
Nice. Alright, well, that was nifty. More Spacer's Choice. There's a lot of sounds, and I don't particularly like any of them. Okay. Chem Lab Lover Exterior. Elevator. Research site. So there's that, and then there's up here. So this is probably the best way. Loading screens. Interesting. The knot grass? Yeah, it's pretty cool. Look at that. Well, yes, but I was also talking about the design of the dome that allows this rock to be breathable.
Fighting me. I think the dome would be cooler if, like, there's more definition, like, the higher up you got. Like, you could see more and more of the dome. I think that would be cool, but I don't think it works like that. Oh, kinda. It's pretty cool. How? Oh, shit. Well, that's not the way. I thought it was going to be really cool and have, like, this sneaky way to get up there, but no. I'm feeling this is not taking me where I need to go. It is not. Come on now. I'm feeling this isn't taking me where I need to go either. I feel like I was just here. I was.
Somehow, I came from up here. Oh, maybe I do need to come over here. If I go this way, there should be a bridge thingy. Okay, okay, never mind. Never mind, we're good. I set a waypoint, my own waypoint? No, I can't. I just gotta... Alright. Which way am I pointing right now? This is the way I gotta go. And then over that bridge. Okay. I don't like that. Did somebody whisper at me? Somebody did. Whoa, dude. Probably Carl.
Hey, just now. Did you hear that? I thought I heard a scream.
Auditory hallucinations. That's a bad sign.
Why, it's the sound of fine goods screaming out to be purchased. Pleasure to meet you, sir or ma'am. I'm Carl, and as a customer-defacing representative of Spacer's Choice, I sell only the finest. What can I get you, prospective customer? New handgun? Pack of smokes? Stab in the face? Did I? Honest mistake. That came out wrong. I meant removing their faces. So sorry.
Good talk, Carl. Yeah. I'm just, bye, Carl. I love the fact that his name is probably Carl. Like, the game doesn't even know if that's actually Carl or not. Wait a minute. Okay, yeah. Right. Then I turn right. I go this way. No, this takes me back to that. He does, because he looks like a Carl. He does look like a Carl, doesn't he? I was just here. My fucking lord. No, I don't need to go back there. I need to get up, and it's not letting me go up. Why can't I go up? It's irritating. I came at it from the other side already, too. What the fuck is going on? Can I go up this road? Thought I tried that already. Maybe not. No, it was Spacer's choice. Okay.
Right?
Sure. I'm pretty sure I've already been through here. I have been through here. Yeah. How do I go up? It's such a simple thing. There's obviously a way to be there. So how is it that I can't get there? That doesn't go up, that just goes up that. It doesn't make any fucking sense. How do I get here? It would seem like I would get there through this facility, which I have no idea what it is or how to get to it. I don't know. Probably a secret tunnel that I can't figure out where it's at. Oh crap.
Take cover! Get up!
On and on and on and on. Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel. Who saw? Goodness gracious. Hey, it's pretty good. Alright, well, I legit just don't know how to get to where it wants me to go. There's apparently no way up, but apparently a way up. There's this door here that I can't seem to open. I don't know. I fold. I give up. I'm not gonna keep just going around and round in circles. For all eternity trying to figure out how to get to these things that I just can't get to without more stuff that I have no idea of what I'm doing. So we're gonna keep going forward. Let's get out of here.
Captain, transmission request from Ambrose Manor.
Captain! Imagine my surprise when I saw the Unreliable leaving Gorgon with so much urgency and purpose.
Uh-huh.
Tell me you found Mother's journal. I'm positively dying for good news. Someone? You mean someone still has access to the facility? Oh, after all this time. Who was it? Of course. They know you're on the case and they're scrambling to cover their tracks. Good thinking, Captain. Make sure you have eyes on the back of your head. I doubt we've seen the last of this human vexation. If I know Spacer's choice, getting past the lockdown will be more complicated than...
Yeah.
Precisely.
Precisely.
Naturally.
I got things to do. Goodness. There's a lot of dialogue in this game, and I don't remember there being so much dialogue in this game until I started streaming it, and then I realized that like 80% of this game is dialogue and loading screens. That's weird. Brrr. Another 5% is elevators. Another 5% is combat. No, probably closer to like 10% combat and 5% exploration.
Wouldn't it be something to see?
100% never knowing where I'm going or what the fuck I'm doing, just running in the directions.
You must be joking.
But it does have really good elevator music.
Welcome to the Musgrave Family Collection. If you're here for this greeting, then you should have told me that before I greeted you. Defaulting on a verbal agreement is a punishable offense. Now then, we find that our clients enjoy the appearance of participating in illegal activities. Secrecy contributes to a feeling of indecency.
This kind of thing's pretty common. Bijou's used to do a prison-themed night. Served fish sticks with tartarus sauce.
Oh, yeah. Prison-themed night was the best. Plus, they gave away limited edition designer handcuffs. The Musgrave family collection was intended to be a gallery of fine art. And here we are, using this place to practice semi-legal canid shows. Scandalous, isn't it? That's privileged information. I really shouldn't tell you. Mr. Mostly is indeed attending our event, although I am disappointed to you should find...
Thanks.
Oh, just hear me out.
You there.
Do you know the interesting thing about canid shows? Good instincts. Mathematically speaking, the interesting thing about canid shows is this. They're an exercise in futility. Winning is predetermined. Over time, the inevitable trend is that the race goes to the swift. Time and chance are just statistical outliers. In other words, if you put enough canids through enough trials, the one with the most optimal attributes generally wins. Exercise in futility.
That's how it goes.
Oh, goodness, no. Not at all. I'm an actuary, you see. Well, not entirely. The actuarial sciences are more of a passion than a profession. So I suppose that makes me mostly an actuary. That's a bit of a family joke. I'm Clarence Mostly. Oh. Then you're not here about my monograph. It's true. I was involved with Project Gorgon, but that chapter of my life is long since closed. Listen, I don't know what you want with Gorgon.
Look, you're talking too much.
I was wondering if you were the sort of person to accept sensible advice or respond with threats of violence. Lifting the lockdown won't be easy. You'll need to send overrides from the chem lab and human inquiry. I don't have that level of clearance. The trouble is, I don't know. Right, of course. Thank you for reminding me. Point well taken.
Yeah.
I want a favor from you. Do something for me and I'll do something. A grand prize. Yes, but the winner is still in deliberation. Committee won't deliver a result for another 6 to 8 weeks.
Sure.
Bureaucracy. The trophy's being held in a vault at the other end of this hall. Find a way. What? While you're technically correct, which is my favorite kind of correct, no, my canid, Laplace, is statistically superior. I didn't bother.
Okay, look.
Head into the main... Oh, you're quite welcome.
No, little baby canids. Break my leg. Okay. Can I... Nope. Ba-ba-ba-da-da-da-da-da.
Oh,
The last of them.
Of course. Okay. There's another door over here.
That's beyond cruel, even here.
Whoa, no, little baby canid puppies. Domestication and extensive grooming. That's really messed up.
No, stealing from these assholes is its own reward.
That it is.
Come now, Anubis, you must perk up.
I don't know what's worse here, the leashes or the folks holding them.
The people holding them.
Never cared much. Dead canids in the service tunnels. Domesticated canids? Why, that's utterly revolting. Good. I should hate every canid, regardless of their physical attributes. I'm glad I chose not. I hope you won't. Lifting the emergency lockdown requires Marion Blakesley, Jasper Lowe.
Thank you.
I see you're familiar with my technique. I'd love to show you my numbers.
No.
After the project shut down, I had to keep my mind occupied. I realized some of the researchers try to execute.
Goodbye.
You'd only be letting them into this engine.
Do 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 do. man. Like, when I first started playing this game, it was really entertaining, and like, now, it's just loading screen after loading screen, and it's becoming boring.
You must be joking.
I don't want to be boring. I want everybody to have fun, have a good time, but this is just like loading screen dialogue, loading screen dialogue, loading screen dialogue.
What's gone into Bachmeister?
Hopefully we finish up this Gorgon business and just get to the main game again.
Why can't something exciting happen?
Mm-hmm. This, with how much like loading screens and text and dialogue, I'm almost tempted to like hold off on this mission and just do the main game. That way we can at least be making forward progress. I don't know. That's gonna be close enough to our hour mark though, that once we get the ship moving in the direction it needs to be, gonna take a break and think about what to do. Actually, before the ship gets moving, because we're gonna need to be in the ship if we decide to do the main game. So, I'll see you in a few minutes. Alright, welcome back. Well, I think we're gonna go ahead and do main mission.
Someone has left a threatening message on your terminal, Captain. I was unable to trace its origin.
Somebody left a threatening message on my terminal? Huh. Excuse me. Time to go to the Hope.
We have arrived at the Hope. I need you to reroute power. You'll have to connect me to...
Okay. Let's go. Do 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 do. Oh look, a loading screen. All right. Interesting. They are indeed.
Something about waking a derelict ship puts me on edge, Captain. Hope you know what you're doing.
Me too.
You know, when they posted us here, I told them there wasn't any point. Nobody would be so stupid as to fly to the ass end of the colony for this derelict.
Uh-huh.
Shows how much I know. Explode? Alright. You'll want a uniform so my staff doesn't shoot you on sight. They're a dangerous mix of bored and trigger happy.
Uh-huh.
We've got a few extra in the old badge station to my right. Good luck.
I don't see any uniforms.
Make it look so easy.
I think that's it. No, I want my eye patch. Alright. It is what it is.
bastards. They're never gonna wake up. The least we could do is bury them.
Error. Hop crew. Error. This unit. Error. This unit.
Can you hear me, Captain? I have successfully integrated myself into the Hope's comm systems, and am attempting to establish contact with the Hope's more primitive processor now. Would you like me to play a mood-suitable music selection while you travel to the bridge? Oh, sorry. File not found.
Of course not.
I find myself...
Super sprats. Okay. Oh, I'm over encumbered. There we go. Oh.
That's the Hope's computer up ahead. I'll admit, I am curious to wake him. Greetings, Captain. I am speaking to you through the Hope's computer system. It's a rather cramped feeling, but it'll do. Are you sure that is and also jump-starting the skip drive. Destination set to the rings of Terra 2.
Do it.
Oh no. Captain, don't do this. I ain't dying on a fucking ship. I'm gonna...
Doing it. I mean, affirmative. Scanning the help in 3, 2, 1.
ADA, does your captain seriously intend to do a micro jump in system with engines that haven't been powered in 70 years?
Yes.
On a derelict ship?
Of course.
That is what my captain intends. Yes.
But that is a gross misuse of the skip drive.
Uh-huh.
The Zero Point Drives Corp and I will not be held responsible for any damage incurred during transport.
Sure.
And this will cause extreme damage.
Of course.
Yes, I am aware of that.
You should not be doing this. The humans will die.
Thank you, Hope. It looks like all systems are go. Captain, I would advise you to hold on to something. Now.
Doing it. Space. Yep. Look at that. No damage.
Oh, good. We are still alive and have successfully skipped into Terra 2's orbit. I reported as much to Phineas Wells, but he has not responded. Perhaps you should check in on him.
Did we move? I hardly felt a thing.
Was that an attempt at humor, Doctor? Certain levels of drollness are difficult for me to discern.
That was weird.
What?
Their mistake.
Really?
That's the last of them.
Some people just never learn. Not this way. Loading screen, followed by a loading screen, which will get us into another loading screen. We're almost done. We're almost done with this. Gotta see it through to the end. It's a lot. It's so much. I never realized how much this was until doing streams. That, like, how much time I spend in loading screens? Holy shit. Like, Borderlands 3 has loading screens too, but, like, this is like every 10 seconds I'm in a loading screen.
Captain, I am receiving... Captain, I shall now play the transmission I received from Dr. Wells.
The board is here. They've found me somehow. They're about to blast my door open. I can't stop them from getting me, and there isn't enough time to explain everything. But there's something very important you need to remember. The board, all their lackeys, they're all a bunch of swine. Do you hear me? They're fucking corporate swine.
Uh-huh.
You fucking pigs! I'll take you all out with me. I'll never...
It would seem the recording captured some rather dire events. I presume you'll want to dock at the orbital lab to check on your associate as soon as possible. How can I be of assistance? Goodbye.
Alright.
We have successfully arrived at Phineas's orbital lab, Captain, and we are still in one piece. Shall I congratulate myself, or would you like to do the honors?
Congratulations, Ada. Loading screens. Anti-Cleo storage facility. Alright. What's up?
Covering you!
Huh. Hmm.
Hell of a job.
Nice. Alright, well. We're still not there yet. We're getting closer every day. Oh, you guessed it. Yet another loading screen. This is painful.
Captain, as it appears we may soon be embarking for a maximum security prison planet, I believe the crew would like to speak with you.
Of course.
Those Borg goons kidnapped Mr. Phineas and hauled him away to Tartarus. How are we gonna get him out?
And here we are, entertaining the notion of busting him out. That's insane. And likely a hell of a lot of fun.
Uh-huh.
To extract the scientist, you will need to infiltrate the labyrinth. But that course of action is likely to be quite dangerous, Captain. I am programmed to warn you whenever you exhibit inclinations toward risky behavior. Breaking into Tartarus will not be easy.
Getting in is the simple part. It's getting out again that's the trouble. Trust me, I know.
Yeah.
Let's just do it. Kick down some doors, grab Doc Wells, and cut a path out. We don't.
If you really mean to do this, you should see to your final affairs and close.
If we don't make it,
Got my trusty tossball stick.
Outstanding.
You can count on us, Captain.
Never thought I'd...
Waiting on...
Cool. Let's go do this now, please. Yes, this way. What is this? Yep, I know. Sure, go ahead. Hooey!
I am pleased to inform you that we have arrived at the labyrinth. Please be advised that the punishment for trespassing is... Please be... Oh,
Attention. You are hereby... I'm sorry. You're up. Protocol is in... The Tartarus... Wait.
Transmission. How can I request...
Goodbye, Ada. Let's do this thing. Oh look, a loading screen. Man, who knew I'd be seeing one of these?
The captain did right by us once. Now it's our turn. The board will never hold groundbreaker. Not while I breathe. Push on.
Hold on. I just fucked that up. More loading. Let's try that again. And not shoot my allies. Loading screens. Great, cool. Here, another loading screen. Alright, come on now. Come on. There we go. Let's try this again.
The captain did right by us once. The board will never own groundbreaker. Not while I breathe. Push on, Margat. Mess with us. Kill.
Of course. God damn it. Well, here we go again. Another double loading screen. Fuck, this is irritating. Why does it have to fucking load me into the interior of the ship instead of the exterior of the ship? Why? My God. This is why I'm doing the main mission now. It's because I'm tired of loading screens. I'm tired of this. I have a really big fear that if I were to go back and look at all the episodes of this, that I would have spent a majority of time throughout the entire series in a loading screen, and that is aggravating. Let's try this again. Yeah. You know what? Let's see if I can just... Can I? Cool, I'm gonna make a new save outside of the ship. There we go. Excuse me.
The captain did right by us once. The board will never own Groundbreaker. Not while I...
That armor!
Take him down! Stay down.
I got another fighting me.
Somebody clean up this mess.
What? Take your best shot, asshole.
Ellie.
Sure never planned on seeing the inside of this place.
Gotta admit, I'm not too keen on walking into a prison. They lock me up, I'm liable to kill everyone trying to get back out.
Well, that is kind of the plan, Nyoka.
Whew. We have a lot of shooting to do, Captain.
Yeah. It would have been real helpful if any of these guys had an ID on them.
No prisoners!
Cool. Come on now. Okay, so I'm just gonna have to constantly be saving the game so I don't lose literally all my progress. Got it.
The captain did right by us once. The board will never own Groundbreaker. Not while I do. Push on, Mardat.
Somebody toss this garbage out the airlock. Attack! Running it down!
We're doing this.
Don't mess with us!
Groundbreaker doesn't need trash. Somebody clean up this mess. Open fire! Got a lawbreaker here! Incoming!
No uniform thingies? Okay.
Keen on walking into a prison. They lock me up, I'm liable to kill everyone trying to get back out.
Yep. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Ooh, we have a lot of shooting to do, Captain.
Yeah.
Warmed up now.
Incoming! Love a good fight.
Using up so much time. So.
Something's not right. I'm gonna go have a look. What's that? Let's take a look. Here they come!
That was a nice warm-up. Got another fighting me.
I certainly hope so. Well, this is weird. Come on, up the ladder. Sorry about that, I think. Slightly flashing lights, flashing lights, flashing lights. There we go. The loading screens.
They go for the on us. Captain. Good score, Cap. Best shot,
Well then.
Let's go, troops. Stellar base counting on us.
Do 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 do.
Do-do-do-do-do.
They're on it.
Ding dong.
Well, look who it is. I'll be damned. I was prepping the studio for our announcement, and here you are as a bonus. Ah, and the wayward doctor. Are you about done with your escapades? We have faces that need lifting, after all.
These days, I'm more interested in breaking them. Wouldn't mind taking a swing at yours.
Ah, I knew I smelled Monarch when you lot walked in. The stench of sulfur, depression, and desperate bravado is unmistakable.
Keep talking, you'll be...
When you go... I'm not in... Besides...
Still no key cards, huh? The Van Noys are here, so that's interesting. I did not want to load. Now I'm in combat. You can
I'm not one for rousing speeches, but the captain needs our help. So,
Sanjay.
there and fight!
Vibrations on me, folks. Get him!
You know, using a weapon that has flashback seems to be a problem. And we're down. And the fact that with the loading screens and everything, it cuts the broadcast because you can't see what I'm doing when I'm trying to pick a save game. That just also doesn't make sense. Ugh. Get out of my way.
Stupid corporate guards. Dun, 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 dun.
Let's go, troops. Stellar Base counting on us.
All right, MSI. I'm not one for outlandish speeches, but the captain needs our help. So get in there and fight!
This is nice. Calm before the storm and all that.
Uh-huh.
Hope you're right about this, Captain.
Sure am.
Captain, you have an uncanny talent for complicating my life.
I was born with it.
The balance of power. You've upset the natural order of things. You've introduced uncertainty, and there is nothing I despise more than uncertainty.
Don't care.
I'm afraid I can't do that. I'm aware of your diplomatic talents, Captain.
Uh-huh.
You have a gift for manipulation, but I warn you, I'm no easy mark. For all your talents, I have no intention of dying on Tartarus, Captain. I admit I miscalculated the... I have Dr. Webb.
I don't care.
I'm aware of your propensity for violence. Halcyon is a bloodier place.
Yeah.
I take no pleasure in this. Leaving you...
Too much talk. Guessing this has it? Yep. Alright, let's go.
Why won't you just...
Get me out of here! You don't know how glad I am to see you.
Too much talk, not
You
enough
did the right thing. Akande was a monster. Her death was much deserved and long overdue.
Mm-hmm.
And you lunatic, you broke into the board's own fortress just to rescue one doddering old man. You are absolutely out of your mind.
I am.
And I can't begin to thank you enough.
You're welcome.
Ah, all in a day's work for you, huh?
Yep.
You've broken the board's stranglehold on this colony, and you saved my life.
Sure did.
But there's still so much we have yet to accomplish.
Please don't say that.
You and I are going to have to work harder than ever to save Halcyon.
No.
I'm afraid the situation is far worse than any of us ever anticipated.
Please stop.
I would like nothing more than to celebrate this victory, but we have a serious problem on our hands. Earth has gone dark. We haven't received a single message in 3 years. There's been no communication, no signals, nothing. 2 years ago, the Earth's Directorate's frigate disappeared on their way back to Earth. We don't know what they discovered when they arrived, or if they arrived at all.
They haven't exactly been hands-on around here anyway. So there's one less rubber stamp to worry about.
Exactly.
Earth is humanity's home planet, Miss Fenhill. The psychological effects of losing our original home will be devastating.
So we've got to make do on our own. Seems to me that'll make us stronger in the end anyhow.
You're quite right. We've got no choice but to make do on our own.
That's right.
We're in serious trouble, my friend.
Why?
Do you know what this means for Halcyon?
Nobody cares.
We can't rely on Earth for support anymore. We've been cut loose. We're entirely on our own.
Duh.
Yes, we do. You've done a marvelous thing. You've succeeded where anyone else would have failed, including me.
Because I'm awesome.
We must begin the revival process immediately, starting with the Hope's brightest minds. And then we're going to fix this damn colony, one problem at a time.
If you say so.
We're going to need a leader, and I can't imagine a better person for the job than you.
Why?
What do you say, old friend? Will you help us? You won't hear a word of disagreement from me. You're the best thing to ever happen to Halcyon. If you want to take it upon yourself to lead this colony, you have my support.
I'm the boss.
We're not a colony any longer, are we? Our last connection to Earth has been severed, and so we have been set free. Our future is uncertain.
Lifetime employment program ruined. Chaos on Tartarus leaves board in disarray. Anarchists destroy our utopian future. Ugh.
The OSI teaches that everything in the universe happens according to the grand plan. But the stranger that arrived in Halcyon was an unplanned variable. From the moment he landed in Emerald Vale, his actions altered the course of history. The events on Tartarus brought about the end of the board's authority. But the board's mistakes would haunt the colony for decades to come. The damage they left behind would require the work of a generation to repair. Dr. Phineas Wells began reviving a handful of the Hope's colonists. Engineers, scientists, technicians, and intellectuals. They were among the brightest minds the Earth had ever sent out into the stars. The Hope scientists and engineers woke up in a colony descending headlong into total collapse. With no way to return to Earth, they had no choice but to band together and devote themselves to the cause of saving Halcyon. The people of Halcyon were nothing if not hardy, In the absence of the board's authority, many of the colony's settlements banded together with a single purpose in mind: survival. Life was especially hard in the years to come. Some towns dissolved by attrition and starvation, but most of them found a way to carry on. In the years to come, Halcyon was forced to reckon with its newfound freedom. The board was gone, and for better or worse, the colony was responsible for its own destiny. Between MSI's worker-centric policies and the iconoclast's manpower, Sanjar and Zora were able to rally many of the Terra 2 townships to their cause. MSI's workforce swelled, and the iconoclasts enjoyed a significant surge in their ranks. The board was too distracted by infighting and internal politics to stop MSI from becoming a powerful corporation and a refuge for townships that might have fallen through the cracks. Sublight Salvage adapted to the changes in Halcyon, shifting their business model to suit the times. Their claims of legitimacy were scrutinized, but ultimately unquestioned. Lilia Hagen would continue to protect her family as ruthlessly as ever. The collapse of Edgewater left its workers bereft of any purpose in life. Most of them made their way to Adelaide McDevitt's camp, hoping to ingratiate themselves into her favor. Adelaide accepted only a few to her community. The rest were turned away and likely died of starvation.
Oof.
Nevertheless, Adelaide's camp grew into a well-established town. Adelaide McDevitt refused to cooperate with the ongoing effort to save Halcyon from collapse. A sympathetic deserter stole a copy of her research and delivered it to the Hope's scientists. It is unclear how useful Adelaide's research was. An optimistic estimate suggests her work may have bought Halcyon another few years of survival. Adelaide would never know. She died that winter.
Rough.
Under the leadership of Junlei Tennyson, the Groundbreaker held firm against corporate influence. The ship's mechanical stability gave Junlei the time to educate a promising generation of engineers, schooled in her family's traditions. The future of the Groundbreaker looks promising.
Cool.
The rediscovery of the Hope and the abandonment of the lifetime employment program forced Byzantium to come to terms with some uncomfortable realities about the state of Halcyon. While Byzantines were reluctant to surrender the luxuries they'd grown accustomed to, the board's diminished authority gave them little choice in the matter. Nearly everyone had to learn to make do with less. Some even had to get jobs. It was a dark time indeed. Even the Gorgon asteroid, though a distant enigma to most of Halcyon, felt the aftershocks of your actions. The abandoned research facility on Gorgon remained a place of chaos, a draw for smugglers looking for salvage, and ill-fated freelancers hoping for a payday. Minnie Ambrose never got what she wanted from the Gorgon asteroid.
That sucks.
The secrets of the old Spacer's Choice project were forever outside of her reach. In time, she abandoned the family estate, determined to seek her fortunes elsewhere in the colony. In spite of everything, the Gorgon asteroid remained a sobering reminder of the potential for progress and disaster in humanity's most ambitious efforts. The Rizzo's company in Halcyon dissolved after the collapse of the board. Needless to say, the launch of Spectrum Brown was indefinitely delayed. A stockpile of Spectrum Brown remains buried deep beneath the ruins of the old distillery, abandoned to time and attrition. With the dissolution of the board, Ruth Bellamy found herself without the two constants in her life: Byzantine culture and her sister Belinda. In the face of this new reality, she struggled to find a direction for her life. The colony had moved on from Halcyon Helen and would require new heroes in the years to come. And so Ruth Bellamy decided it was time to exit stage left. She quietly disappeared from public view. The dissolution of the board did not mean the dissolution of the ambitions of Cedric Kincannon, the charismatic leader of Sublight Underground. Cedric offered Slug's transportation services to the newly thawed colonists and set to work ferrying resources and food wherever they were most needed. For better or worse, slug headgear became fashionable in the following years. As the board began to disintegrate, Spencer Woolrich found himself at a crossroads. Cling to what little stardom remained to him, or help usher Halcyon into its new future. To the surprise of many, perhaps himself most of all, Spencer chose the latter option. Having learned a variety of different skills in the many different roles played throughout his lengthy career, Spencer founded a radio serial dedicated to staying alive despite the odds. His subjects included how to survive violent encounters with only grazing wounds, dispense pithy one-liners for tense scenarios, and, of course, how to look good doing both. After a brief attempt at dating Helen as one person rather than two, which both Bertie and Helen found too strange, Bertie struck out on his own to try his hand at raising woolly cows. Many of his former Rangers teammates soon followed, accompanied by the woolly cow the team had originally plied with alcohol. The dairy farm thrived under Bertie's leadership and care.
Aww.
The Dairy Rangers privately believed that the woolly cows softened Bertie's temper considerably, although the only one brave enough to say this to his face was promptly headbutted. Due to the board's dissolution, many of the Prophet's old customers no longer found quite the same value in productivity seminars that they once had. With her business drying up, the Prophet chose to take her followers down a new path. Months later, salvagers on Eridanos found clues leading them to a seemingly abandoned bunker out in the wilderness. Inside, they discovered horribly mangled corpses, sacrificed to a blood-scrawled portrait of a sprat-headed deity. The Prophet was not among the bodies.
Cool.
Ellie savored her adventures on the Unreliable. Once they were done, she returned to life as usual, running missions of dubious legality, shunning respectable work, and living life to the fullest. She meant to reach out to her one-time captain, but she was always bad at keeping in touch. Life in Halcyon was sobering for Felix Millstone. The grand revolution he dreamed of never came. There was no great awakening for the colony, no celebrations in the streets. There was only the hard, desperate work of trying to repair a broken colony. Felix never had a head for numbers, but if there was labor to be done, he was there to help. Eventually, Felix realized that the work of a revolution was done with two hands. After all he'd seen and heard adventuring with you, the vicar Maximilian de Soto renounced his faith and joined the effort to rebuild the colony. Ironically, he finally found the joy that had eluded him over the course of his life, and realized that perhaps he was always meant to be just a simple laborer after all. He quickly dismissed the idea. Though Parvati eventually grew comfortable aboard the Unreliable, she never quite came out of her shell. She seemed to prefer the company of Ada to the crew, and she could often be found neck-deep in cables and grease, telling Ada funny stories from her childhood. While the colony fell into chaos, she found an island of relative peace with Ada, and they formed an unusual bond. She decided to remain aboard the Unreliable permanently as its chief and sole engineer.
Oof.
Nyoka returned to Monarch to take another crack at making a permanent life for herself. She formed the Charon Group, a mercenary outfit of ragtag survivalists and wilderness experts. Anyone in need of a guide, or just looking to throw back a beer and swap stories, could find her camping on the trail or clearing an infestation. Before his untimely death, Captain Alex Hawthorne had plans to restore and modify, for combat purposes, a sanitation and maintenance automechanical.
Oh, I totally forgot about that.
In a state of disrepair in Emerald Vale's scrapyard. That unit remains broken down and forgotten in the unreliable supply closet to this day. Minister Clark was released from house arrest, and his contact with you gave him a sense of renewed purpose and vigor.
Yeah,
Once it became clear that no help would be coming from Earth, he threw his considerable efforts and talents into helping Halcyon manage the crisis before it. As for Dr. Phineas Wells, he spent his remaining years in his orbital lab. He eventually came to terms with his own past, and was able to forgive the mistakes of his younger self by devoting his remaining years to serving the colony. Dr. Wells was able to revive many more scientists and engineers than he first expected, thanks to the additional batch of chemicals you stole from the Ministry. Wells never forgot about the human lives that were lost in acquiring these chemicals. In the end, Dr. Wells was able to save every scientist and engineer aboard the Hope. Over the next decade, nearly all of the Hope's remaining colonists were successfully revived. Halcyon saw a period of rapid technological and scientific advancement. Breakthroughs in dietary supplements saved the colony from starvation. Geoengineering projects and social reforms began to change the structure and character of the colony. Dr. Wells laid the groundwork for the project to save the colony, but he would never live to see the fruits of his labor. He passed away a few years later. His work was carried on by the scientists and engineers he revived. Today, Halcyon has stabilized. The people of the colony work hard to adapt to their new circumstances. Nearby colonies send aid and supplies. Life will never be easy in Halcyon, but for the first time in its history, there exists a sense of real, genuine hope about the future. And what about you, the unplanned variable in the history of Halcyon? You brought an end to the chaos on Tartarus and proved yourself the most capable leader left in the colony. You administered the colony in your own image. With the old power of the board destroyed, a new government of Halcyon rose with you at its center. With your steady hand, you guided Halcyon through the turbulent years that were to follow, and helped ensure the survival of the colony until the end of your days. No one knows what's happened to Earth, and no one knows what the future has in store for Halcyon. All we know for certain is this: the name of the Unreliable and that of its intrepid captain will remain the subject of countless stories for years to come.
Well, that's it. The longest outro ever. The game was fun when I was playing the game, but like was said, more and more loading screens kept showing up. The longer the game went on, the deeper the game. It was very solid outro cinematic. It was good. It was just long, like 17 minutes long. But the game was fun when I could play it. The problem was, the more I played it, the more loading screens and the more time the loading screens took, to the point where it's just painful to just try to get through that last mission. Loading screen after loading screen after loading screen. But, you know, I hope you enjoyed. I hope you had fun. We've got more Borderlands, Curse of the Dead Gods, Dead by Daylight, and I believe in 15 days, Resident Evil 4 Remake. So, Thank you all for joining me, and until next time, good day, good night, good evening, and good games. Bye-bye.